Hello everyone, you are all welcome to day 4 session 1 of sustainability resilient supply chains. Today this is our first session for today, but we are having one more session on this. We are going to talk about technology, data analysis and consumer behavior. Consumer behavior meaning is your behavior. How your behavior is going to change the businesses. If I am the business person, how I am going to change the business quickly based on your behavior. That is the focus of today's session, and this is going to be comprehensive session of all we have studied so far. One thing I wanted to stress yesterday, we did not have time, about the vertical and horizontal collaboration. If you know those things, then you can comfortably going to the next session. Vertical collaboration is collaboration between upstream and downstream partners. Okay. That means supplier can collaborate with manufacturer, manufacturer can collaborate with wholesaler, retailer or anyone. That is called vertical collaboration. Vertically they are connected upstream to downstream. Horizontal collaboration meaning is collaboration among the same level of players. If you are having tier 1 supplier, all tier 1 suppliers will be connected. Tier 2 suppliers will be connected through some collaboration. The best example is inventory pooling. I told you about it. You might have seen, if you are having some grocery shop, if something is missing in the shelf and if you are a regular customer, your father is asking you to go and buy Head and Shoulders shampoo. It is not there. Similarly, immediately the person will be running to the next convenience store and he will bring it. They are the same convenience stores, instead of being competitive, they are collaborating. So, that is called collaboration horizontally. You will not forget this concept if you are relating your daily life routine operations. So, operations supply chain are nothing other than what you are doing, and you know the answer. However, you have to put the context, put into the context of theoretical aspects of supply chain logistics. And some of you are studying MBA, general MBA, some of you are in executive PhD, whatever it is, there is a connection between our daily routine, businesses and theories what have been established. Theories are the one which have been tested for several years, then it has become theory. So, induction method is normally used for creating some theories. We are all using deduction method. MBA, at one point in time you may be knowing what is deduction method. You are deducing from the theory, that means you are not trying to create a new theory, you are not reinventing the wheel, you are making something sense out of what is already existing. So, here in this one we are going to talk about beyond firms, beyond regulations, beyond market. There is a new perspective towards sustainability. What is that perspective? How to bridge the gap between operations, distributions and marketing. Marketing is normally from the consumer's point of view. If consumer is not ready to take the product, then marketing is failing. So, you have to distribute based on the consumer's expectations. You are making the production based on the distribution plan. That means, one is having the cascading effect on it. If you are having more number of operations, more and more operations meaning is more operation, what is it? It is production. Operations are resulted in production. So, production, if it is more, you are using push strategy. I am connecting all of them. Today is the last session and we have only 2 hours today. I want to capsule type of thing to be given to you. This is my agenda for myself. If you are relating everything from the past 3 days, probably you can come up with some idea. Even you can go for PhD at this level. If you are having overarching idea of everything, operations. Now, I am going to add something for the push strategy in terms of marketing. If you are having push strategy, that means you are producing more and more by knowing this, unknowingly, without having any idea of what is to be distributed, how much customers are needing, then you are using push strategy. We will come to that point again when I am going for the detailed tables. Role of technology and data analysis in consumer market. This is slightly different. We have done for the other technology oriented supply chain tracking and tracing through sensors. Now, we are going to look at the consumer market and business model for e-markets. We are having the multiple different channels for selling the product. We are doing e-commerce. E-commerce is the old word. Now, we are using something else. Okay. So, we are going to look at how the transformation has happened globally around the globe. Whatever is happening, India is also considering that. So, we are not alone in this chain. Whatever global countries are formulating for satisfying the customers, same trend is going on here, because we are connected through internet, we are connected through social media. So, social media is the main cause for global transformation, nobody can deny it. So, global changes are happening and you are growing, most of the young people are growing through your mobile phone. So, the message what is really given to you is shaping you. Your shape is, your mold is coming from the social media. Then already it has been done. So, it is a previously made slide. So, it is done, we do not need to talk about this. I have to thank Dr. MPS for already considering this. He is great in ESG. I am not aware of these things completely. So, that means no single person know everything. Your job is slightly different. You have to be knowing everything. MBA students are like, you have to know bits and pieces of every different aspect of it, of operations and marketing, e-learning, digital technology. See, for example, if you are good at Java, you may definitely know C++, but you do not need to know Python. If you are a manager, you should know little bit of Python, at least you should be in a position to comment on it. So, some of these strengths, like me, I normally comment quickly what is wrong, that is my brain. That means, it is not a negative feeling, but I can identify the negative point of the text immediately. So, you have to identify what is your strength, you have to identify. So, MBAs or PhDs, now you have to identify what is your strength. If you know what is your strength and weakness, probably you can be a better person than what you really thought about you. So, now let us go to the first case study, because I cannot teach without case study. This topic is something related to our real life. I am going to talk about a soft drink company, it is in UK. They are having different products, like we are having Coke, Pepsi and other things here. Similarly, they are also having 1 liter bottle, 330 liter, sorry 330 ml can. There are many things. Why I am saying it? What is important? That is consumerism, what we are going to talk about. Who will buy 1 liter bottle? Will you buy when you are walking on the road? If you are going alone, will you grab 1 liter bottle of Coke? No, that means you are not buying. Your family will buy. Family or group of students, if 5-4 students are going, they can easily grab one, they can consume it. Who will buy this 330? It's you, young people. Just grab one bottle quickly and then you will be getting into the class, or you may be going for drama, anything. So, this is for 1 or 2 members, that means small. Family meaning is small, big, and otherwise it is small. Okay. Now, the behavior of customers are different. If they are buying 1 liter bottle, they are compromising in a bit of quality. If 1 liter is bought for one person, they are compromising definitely on quality. Quality compromise in terms of release of air. Only one person is consuming, you are opening and closing many times, the air is going out. It is a carbonated drink. That carbonated concept is fizzy, it is not really having that air. So, that means you are ready for, as a family man, probably if you are looking at your price, if you are having budget, you will go for it. Now, the behavior is telling the manufacturer. So, do you want to ask any question? I will pause after one slide, you can ask question. So, this is the concept of taking this particular case study. This company is having collaboration with Tesco, is a big retailer, Sainsbury another retailer. Second, I have put it in the order of the investment market share. So, Tesco is a big market share, Sainsbury next level. I have not used the case of India, sorry about it, because I really do not know who is a big player in this country. Then Morrisons, actually Astra has gone here, Now, because when I took this paper it was different, the position is changing, but all of them are retailers. 1 liter bottle here may not be sold in this. Why? Now, there is a question. 1 liter bottle kept in one shop may not be or cannot be, should not be sold in Sainsbury. Why? Now, question comes to you, anybody can answer. If you are keeping 1 liter bottle for sale in one shop, that is a different retailer, you cannot take that bottle and put it in the other shop. Why?
They don't have tie-ups among the retailers.
They don't have tie-ups. Barcode. Barcode is designed only for that shop. You cannot sell it anywhere. Barcode is not only for the price. Barcode is relating different information, supplier information as well, and retailer information. This is meant, this barcode labeling, that is called labeling. Labeling is dividing the market. Label what is prepared for Tesco is not the same label like Sainsbury. Barcode you can't read it, only they know it. So, if somebody is trying to steal in one shop, trying to sell it in other shop which is using the barcode, it will not read the barcode. So, that is another aspect. So, now when we are doing this, I am going to talk about CPFR, combining CPFR, customer behavior, delivery and then operation, production operation, all are going to be combined together. This is the actual, this is published one, I publish it in my paper. So, confidently I can show you. This is the 16 week of timeline, this is 12, up to 12 it is given, it is until week 16. That means, whenever they are doing promotion, if you are doing every single day promotion, that is not promotion. Promotion means you have to increase the sales by giving some taste for the customers. Once the customer is tasting the product, they are going to be falling for the product. That means, they will be following the product, they will be liking the product, they will be inclining to buy the product again and again. That is the motivation of promotion. So, promotion is going to be in the week 1 and 5, that means only 4 weeks starting from week 1 until the end of 4th week, that is before 5th week. For example, 4 weeks promotion. Promotion actually 4 weeks. This is the starting point of promotion. No, let us start from here, opposite way here, sorry. This is the starting point of promotion. This is nothing, only planning stage after promotion or before promotion, wherever which timeline you are going. I will remove this, it will confuse you. Okay, starting point here, let me start from here. Promotion is starting, already planning might be there. The week 2, week minus 2, it is not 2, week minus 2. So, week minus 16, that means before 2 weeks of promotion they are starting some planning. Before see, look at this, everywhere they have so many different timelines, but I am starting from minus 16, 16th week. If I am starting from here, I have to talk about only delivery or final stage. Let me talk about promotion before 16 weeks. Before 16 weeks, rolling horizon forecast by commercial team. If you remember, I said CPFR is collaborative planning, forecasting and replenishment. Every partner should be incorporated in the planning stage. So, before 16 weeks, forecast is happening only with the commercial team, we are not involving anyone. Then 12th week, so in the global countries, I can say only there are 2 competitors, Coca-Cola and Pepsi mainly. Even we say we are having different brands, market share when you consider globally, they are the leading soft drink producers. Actually, it is one among them, I cannot name them, this I am talking about one among them. So, they are having before 16 weeks only the commercial team related forecasting. Before 12 weeks, that means after 4 weeks, they are coming to the rolling forecast incorporated in the production plan. Forecast is some number, but production is different number. Forecasted number should be reflected in your production cycle as well. So, you have to plan for the machine time, and after that they are planning, they have not bought anything. So, material is also required, material requirement is calculated. at that 12th week, before 12 weeks. In the 11th week, materials are ordered. I am going to have the first week of promotion, everybody is going to be in the shop to buy the product. So, they are assuming something and they are making the preparation for raw material. Then raw materials are ordered. So, supplier will be giving the raw materials. See, order meaning is you have to have space to bring that raw material into your production site. Materials are and production plan is updated every day, they are updating. Why to update every day? Because when you are having the promotion forecast is happening before 12 weeks, but suddenly they also know include some event, open day is going to happen, GAN program is happening. So, something will information will keep on coming. If it is a big city, it is difficult to change plan. So, they are changing the plan in the earlier stage, and collaborative plans. These are all the decisions, combined decisions analysis. So, they are making the plan and combining everything, and it is into the company's total forecast. Small forecast is made into the big forecast plan along with the other partners. Here it is combined, this is combined forecasting. Then planners are scrutinizing the next 3 weeks to compare the adequate stock cover, whether we are having the regular planning, regular production plus forecasting for the future, that is promotional forecasting. Do I have enough material to cover both regular sales as well as the promotional sales? Shipment is happening, okay. Then day 1 and 2, this is very crucial. If promotion is happening, first 2 days they have to be in the place. Everyone, not necessarily physical presence, they have to understand how many people are buying it. That is giving the actual consumer behavior. If person is really tentative in buying, there is no actual intention, but he wants to buy it because of the promotion, you can easily see how vulnerable is he for promotion. You can catch him. How to catch him? Based on the card, store card. When he is buying, he will be giving his card, bank card or phone card or something else, which will be disclosed to the till person. The till person, whenever he is entering, that number will go to the actual manufacturer. So, this is very crucial for the first 2 days. Why it is crucial? Now, I have planned something. So, planning is something different than actual. I have planned this much of sales. My actual sales is like this. This is actual, this was forecasted. The difference is non-accuracy. If you are having accurate forecasting, both should match, there will not be any difference. In order to reduce the gap, we have to have this crucial observation. This observation is really helping. If some are buying more and more item, the replenishment will happen quickly. They will be adjusting the production. It is not possible to adjust completely, but they can adjust little bit, 10% above or below. So, in the day 1 and 2, initial sales monitoring is happening, all are not physical, only through barcode. If it is sold, then barcode is read. Production and replenishment align with true demand by VMI. VMI meaning is vendor managed inventory. So, vendor will be looking from his office, he will not come to any store. There will be hundreds or 200 stores. So, they will not come to the store, they will be looking, monitoring from the computer. So, this is the way we are calculating post promotion evaluation of promotion. If you go to the shop, if nothing is there, as a consumer you are very much disappointed. I have come all the way from my home to pick up this bottle, 1 liter, but 6 packs, because it is half price. The store has disappointed me. They will be writing this as a feedback later. If you immediately give the paper, they will write, no, I do not like this shop at all, everything is empty shelf. So, we will come to that point of consumerism and consumer behavior, consumer feedback, but at this point what is required? Manufacturer should know what happened after the promotion, how we are going to plan for the next promotion. Evaluation of the promotion is happening in the first these 2 periods, first 2 days, and then evaluation, it is very crucial. And promotion, if he is a good a planner, he will not do the promotion for the next 5 weeks. If you see promotion for the same product again and again, your mental ability will be telling you this product is going to be in the promotion tomorrow. I am postponing my purchase behavior for the next day. So, that means something is raising the alarm, why should I buy this product? Now, what is the information here? When you are having the promotion, not promotion people are working, not marketing people are working, delivery person is working hard to replenish. He cannot do everything in one day. If you look at it, planners scrutinize next 3 weeks to ensure adequate, you can't see from there, can you see adequate, can you see the adequate stock cover? Shipment to depot, shipment is not happening in one day, 2 weeks before the promotion is happening. That means you have to plan the warehouse, you have to make the storage very clear, then only you can bring the item. Every load will not come on the same day. So, this is one aspect. Then what happens? We are agreeing listing all major deals. This is very important. Planning, what are required for planning, role of retailer and manufacturer in promotional planning. It can be for anything, not necessarily for soft drinks. Anyone who is making the promotional planning, he has to, that company has to list all the major deals, whether they are going for the buy one get one free, bog off. You might have heard this if you are studying marketing. If you do not know, these are the things, buy one get one free, implication is you are giving for half price, but 2 items, you are selling 2 items. So, more items are sold. There are different meanings. Half price, that is again one type of promotion, only one item is sold. When you look at it carefully, all the planning are not same. If you are giving bog off, you are selling 2 items. So, whoever is buying, one person will buy 2 items. If there are 10 students going, you will be buying 20 items. If you are having the half price promotion, you need to have only half the stock. Everybody will buy only 1. So, a million people buy only million items. So, it is one item is sold, it is implying in the stock warehouse. And then you are having buy 3 get 1 free. I will tell you what is the price implication, quantity. So, we are dividing them into price and quantity of sale. So, here buy 3 get 1 free, 3 for 2. So, here price, one price is included in 3 already. So, when I am looking at it, I have to get 4 items. If I am buying, I have to carry 4 items. Price of 1 is included in the 3. So, 4 items are sold. Buy 3 for 2, there is no price. Buy 3 item for the price of 2. So, still you are having same items. Again the price is included here. They are not giving for cheaper, they are trying to maximize the purchase, not minimize the price. So, these are the aspects when you are having the marketing. As a manager, a supply chain operation or production manager, delivery manager, you have to make sure what number is going to be sold for the next day. Accordingly, you have to take the reverse engineering kind of. If you are an engineer, you might be knowing how to calculate from reverse. So, reverse engineering system is calculation from the reverse side based on the expected sale. Your delivery plan will happen. After the delivery plan, you will be having the production plan, then actually you are not producing, only planning. After production plan, you have to go for raw materials. So, the planning will go in the reverse order, that is why we have drawn, I have drawn it in the reverse order. Okay. So, now role of the combined data analysis or combined decision analysis in forecasting. Compare the historical performance, we talked about historical. The question is, if we are talking about history past tense, what is going to be for the new product? I do not have any historical data. If you are introducing a new product, promotion can be for the existing product, promotion can be for the new product. If there is no such data, where will I land? What is my final decision would be? Any idea? Historical performance, if there is no known value for the new product, no known value for the new product, what will you do? That is my question. It can be marketing aspect, operations aspect, anything. I do not have anything, what will I do? No data. Samsung new phone, maybe Note 50, iPhone, say iPhone 17. iPhone 17 should look at iPhone 16, 50 should look at Samsung 40, and you have to add plus or minus. So, when you do not have the historical data, use the intuitive number based on the past performance. You have to underline other things as well. There are different underlying factors, not only previous historical data, you have to see what are the other factors influencing the local people. For example, if you are talking about this no past data, one is similar product, look at similar product and what is the sale, and look at the income level as well. I am adding plus income level, age. The previous product meant for youngsters, if new product is not meant for youngsters, you have to look at what age it is for. That means everything should be matched, otherwise you cannot take that previous data of something else. So, it has to be in the same category, income, age, geographical location. People are ready to spend, old people will be having money, but they will not be ready to spend. So, you have to look at whom you are targeting, what is the target market. So, anybody wants to say something? Last time, sorry, I missed. Do you want to ask me any question before I move on? Shall I continue? Okay. So, based on the judgments, experience come up with a figure. This is very, very important. If I say similar product, do not take very naive meaning of the product. Similar product with some judgments. Judgments are based on income level where you are trying to sell, what is the age group you are trying to sell, and whether people are ready to accept the product. What was the feedback from the customers for the product, not only sales, feedback. Main drawbacks of present method based on what I said so far, it is very time consuming. I do not want to do it. It is very time consuming. 16 weeks before I have to start the planning, and my production is only 2 to 3 days. So, why should I plan 16 weeks in advance? If someone is thinking and it is not very well documented, it is very complicated, then we can go for the next approach. What I said is about big data analysis. So, I can incorporate judgments from the customer's feedback, and I have the sales data, I have previous year's data. My computer can be managing so much of data if I have advanced computer, and it is for the company, I can incorporate everything into one go. So, automatically algorithms will be written and given the, it will be giving the answer. So, what you need to do is only one intervention, you have to check whether it makes sense, whether my computer has given me the wrong answer. How to check? I told that as well. Do not do it by yourself, check with your group of suppliers, group of retailers, group of manufacturers, ask them to give the same thing. They are also having same capability of computer. They can also do the big data analysis. They can also bring up with one number, then is not it. So, they can bring up with some number. Your computer and their computer, if it is collaborating through IoT and it is exchanging some information, if all are consolidating for only one particular aspect, that number should match. One if is saying 100 quintal, other one if it is saying 50 quintal, it is not going to match. So, there is disparity, huge disparity, some plus or minus are okay. If that is the case, then forecast accuracy will be different. So, here in this case we have used simple like linear regression, and using that we have achieved 24 to 36% of mean percentage error. So, that is up to you, it is a, you can go for maximum. So, totally it is minus, sorry, next slide we have it, I will show you. We can go with the range I am going to show mean absolute percentage error. So, percentage error cannot be reduced from 36 percentage if you are using other methods. If you are having the collaborative approach, you can reduce the error to maximum of 36 percentage. That means, you will be getting 64% accuracy or you can get 76% accuracy. Okay. What to do? So, I felt this is a very difficult. I myself did this project. I felt this is very complicated, time consuming. For 1 liter bottle promotion, I have to spend 1 month. For 330, I have to get all the information from all retailers. Even it was computer based, but it was difficult. So, I use reference demand model. This is the model which I developed for exclusively for the company, and we talked about this reference demand model. If you remember in the first class, you have to give the reason why they have bought it, what is a season, and whether they are having open house event or anything. So, you have to collect all the information. I will go to the next slide before I come to the previous one. So, this is called reference demand model. You have to find out the information attributes. There are 5 attributes, it is listed, it is published. So, students are using it, it is not in any book. Book also published with the same information, sorry, the same has come in the book. Source of the information, availability of the information, who is giving the information, that is a source. Availability meaning is when is it available, can you act on it, what is the reliability of the, reliability meaning is consistency, and then reliability, validity both are important, we have used only reliability here. And actionability meaning is how much can you act on the information. If someone is telling tonight we are going to have flood, can you act on it quickly? No, we can't do it. If you are getting the same information before a week, probably you can be well prepared. And importance, what is importance for it? If I am getting some information, that information is not going to help me for making any forecasting. If I have that information and that information is crucial for me to make the forecasting, then I will use it. Let me say this example. Today GYAN program is finished, tomorrow is 5th day for us. If the information is gone to the cafeteria, he may expect all of you to come for lunch. So, because it is given 5 days, 5th day is a closing day, you may not be there. So, it is not certain whether you will be having lunch here. If this information is not gone properly to the canteen, then actually it is a very important message. The importance is to avoid food waste. So, importance is based on the person who is acting and the act what he is doing. So, there are 2 different things. So, all these 5 attributes to be considered for any company, not necessarily for soft drink company. This is very generic. You have to get the promotion information, what type of promotion and what is the structure of promotion, what are the change plans. Some companies are making, retailers are making in-house promotion. We call it as in-store promotion for only for today. You might have seen only today you have this promotion, tomorrow you do not have the promotion. Manufacturer is not giving the promotion. There are 2 types of promotion. One is manufacturer giving promotion, second is storekeeper is giving promotion or store promotion. We call it as in-store. This is common word, in-store promotion. Whatever I said before, it is manufacturer is planning the promotion, but now what I am saying is in-store promotion for only one type of changes to planned promotion. Why it is happening? Because in-store promotion is happening. Why in-store promotion is happening? 2 competitors are competing, they are racing against each other. That corner store, convenience store has given one promotion, let me give promotion. He is not asking manufacturer, suddenly he is giving the promotion, my shelf will be empty, all the retailers have taken the item, nothing is available. So, the blame will go to the manufacturer, your product is not in the shelf, you are having VMI, you are not refilling. They cannot make the production immediately in 2 days, production time, lead time probably for that product 7 days, they cannot do it quickly. So, in that case this is complicating the situation, that is why we are seeing empty shelf. VMI should not be blamed for, VMI is monitoring the shelf, vendor is monitoring the shelf based on the barcode. However, he is not in a position to replenish within the time period, because he does not have the extra raw material to make. So, vendor is not vendor sometimes is not manufacturer, vendor may be different, manufacturer may be different. So, there is a gap. During promotion what happens, after promotion what happens, what is the redemption rate? Redemption rate is how many people are going to be with you for the next promotion, or whether they are going to be continuing in the same trend of purchase. Pricing information should be there. Why I said this pricing, let me come to the point. I said Tesco, Sainsbury, Morrison, Asda, Somerfield, said the position has changed. If you remember, based on the market power, the pricing is also different. Supply chain is competing with each other. Actually, these retailers are not competitors, supply chain is competitor. So, Tesco is having more number of orders. If you are ordering more, you are the leader, you can ask for less cost items. So, the price which is quoted for you is lesser than the next one. So, maybe Tesco will get for cheaper price, they can sell it for cheaper price. Sainsbury, if they are not ordering the same level of stock, if they are not ordering, then they have to pay little bit more. If you consider the last one and the, so I am giving example from this list, you can give example from your local shops. So, if you are last in the list, that means your power is less, because you are ordering less. So, accordingly what happens here in this slide. So, we are having different promotions, the promotional pricing is also changing. Seasonality, winter, spring, summer, autumn, temperature, Easter, Christmas, these are all we have seen. So, all these things are creating some difference in the demand. Trend, product life cycle, all product life cycle I told you, I think I told you. So, this is the stability, matured enough, there is an indication for too long period the demand is the same, something is going to happen. You have to be very careful. Now, product is introduced, it is picking up, it has come to this stage, it is in very high growth. After growth, it is staying in the same level for some time, that means it is the indication that there is going to be a decline. We do not know when it is going to decline, at one point definitely every product should decline. So, they have to change brand new product, improved taste. So, they have to use all marketing gimmick, it has come down. Now, what happens here? Another problem comes, trend, this is called trend. After trend, what you need to look at is cannibalization and competitor information. This is not for only soft drink company, as I said, it can be for anything. Cannibalization meaning is you are creating the competition between your own products. So, Tata RAV4, Toyota RAV4, Toyota anything else here, 4-wheel drive, for Land Rover, not Land Cruiser, okay. Toyota, I know, Toyota Prado, RAV4. If you are having two different cars, both are almost similar, if you are giving promotion to both, that is called cannibalization. If you are giving some discount for both, you are promoting both at the same time, that is called cannibalization. So, if you are doing the cannibalization, you are missing out something. So, that means if you are giving some drink, orange drink promotion, do not give lemon drink as promotion. If you are giving both, that is not a good marketing strategy. You have to give promotion for only one product at one time, you should not give both. So, this is another reason for reduced sales. The other complicating factors are there here, cannibalization, I said competitor information. Competitor information, if you are giving promotion, next street another retailer is giving promotion, you will not sell properly. So, there will be a problem. Other complicating factors are given here, poor execution of promotion, store people are not keeping the item on shelf, then it is not displayed properly. So, this is not selling. New product of promotion with no history, it is a new product, your promotion method should be different. Okay, you are all buying in the shop, if you do not know about the product, it is the new product, what will attract you? That is my question. What will attract you to buy a new product? I am not talking like a supply chain, now I have shifted to marketing. Okay.
Features, benefit should be
How do
different.
you know? Features, benefits, correct? Hmm?
And pricing
Packaging,
also,
packaging, yeah,
pricing, attractive
pricing.
pricing.
So, pricing is the primary criteria, correct, right? Yeah, good. If you are looking for a product and the product which normally you are buying, it is having some other product closer to it, because the promoter is trying to sell the product, either packaging or pricing or some attractive feature what is given in the packaging, right. Anything else?
Usually when there is a new product launch, they actually advertise this product how it is superior than its competitor product. Usually Apple, Samsung or MI devices, they usually at the launch event they compare what are the benefit, what are the advantage and how it is superior than its competitor Apple or
Yes.
in this also they mark a comparison between the this product and this product, which catches the eye of any customer.
Yes, thank you. So, the comparison information on the product, not only the information, how it is different from the other product, what is the USP, unique selling point for the product. You have to demonstrate your strength. Similarly, all students, you have different strength. If there are 30 students, every student is excelling in different way. You have to put your CV in such a way, what is your strength. The same for the competitors, they have to promote the product by giving some extra information. If you are just displaying, it will not be sold. So, you can, these are complicating factors. So, execution of promotion in store and new product promotion is a problem, because you do not have the history. Unplanned in store promotion is a regional difference. Unplanned, I told about this in store promotion. Unplanned in store promotion is the biggest problem for many of the companies, because of the local competition. They have to react to the local competition. So, these are all, if you look at the table, these are all generic, not generic to the company, based on the company case study. Sorry, it is not generic. That means, whatever you are doing, remove this. If you remove this retailer, intermediary, other things, you have to fill it. If you are creating a table with this row and this column, that is demand factor information and information attributes, if you could fill this, if you are giving the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, highest number 5, if you take it, choose only those different aspects. If you are, for example, I am having availability of the information is very much available, because I have internet, I have the data transfer ability. If you are having 5 for this, you do not need to put short term, long term, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scale. If I am giving 5 scale for actionability for this cannibalization, if I know the cannibalization, I will avoid it immediately, I can avoid it. If you are giving 5 numbers, for example, I am giving 3 number for this, 2 number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scale. 5 is the highest reliable, 1 is the lowest reliable one. So, if I am giving number 5, that data will help me to work on. If I am having number 1, that means I have to work in order to make it as 5. So, reliability should be improved. For example, I am saying 1, meaning is my source, whoever is source means who is giving the information. Even though it is computer, whether the information is correct, is there any problem with the information? I have to look at this carefully, intersection of these two. This is a problem. What is a problem? My computer, my retailer computer is not working for 2 days. The information what I am getting is frozen information, it is not live information. If that is the case, this is just an example. Cannibalization information has not come through, because he does not have the latest information. So, you have to go and check in this. As a VMI, you have to go to the shop, or you have to contact them and check it. So, this is called reference demand model. Too much of story is told. You have to go for the factors name are given. If you are doing any project, it can be operations, marketing or delivery. You have to go for the promotional information, what promotion, pricing information you should know, seasonality, what kind of seasonality, whether it is winter, spring, back to school, raining, flooding, whatever it is, you have to understand. Trend I told you about the trend, whether the trend is going to be in a decline stage. If it is going to decline, try to replace that product with something else. Do not stick with the product, try to change the product, make it as new as possible, brand new, improved, something you have to hype the product features. Cannibalization I said, and other complicating factors we discussed. Okay. Now, let us come to the actually one of the research students asked me about the modeling. So, I feel this is helpful for them. If you are doing case oriented research, even MBA students, if you are doing case, your professor will be saying you have to do some regression model. What is regression model? This is very common even for undergraduate students, we are teaching this. So, you are all postgraduate and PhD, it is very easy for you. Sales performance means how many items are being sold, how much you are selling to the market. This is dependent on different factors, promotional factors based on promotion, customer preferences, whether they like it or not, whether they are going to be your future customer, or they loyal customers, or they supporting you by spreading good word of mouth. So, these are all the factors. So, customer preference is not just he is choosing the product, whether he is going to be the person for me in the future as a loyal customer, retention of the customer, whether he is going to buy the product again and again, whether he is going to say some few good words about your product. This is customer preference. If you are good, you will be sending some chat message, or you may put thumbs up in your feedback. And special days are relevant to the product. If you are selling sweets, special days are Diwali, Christmas. If you are selling electronic products, people will be buying during New Year and Christmas to give it for friends. Seasonal factors, what seasons are there, whether they will buy the product. It is not common for all products. Seasonal products or umbrella you will buy only during rainy days, you do not need to bother other things. So, if you are creating them as variable, let me say 2 minutes capsule size regression. Okay. Ready? This is mathematics. Without mathematics, you are going to understand. I have been the mathematics teacher. So, let me say it as x1, x2, x3, x4. This is y. In the regression, what we say, you have studied it in your school level, if you remember, a1 x1, a2 x2, a3 x3, a4 x4. There are 4 variables. I am not talking about the constant now. So, this is y, this is x1, this is x2, x3, x4. All these things are, this is called regression actually. Regression is you are regressing the sales performance against all the variables. If you are having SPSS, do not worry, I am not giving any number or data, I do not have the data, I cannot do it in the screen, in the square with data, but what I can say is when you are doing the regression, this y is explained. So, this is dependent variable. This is independent variable. We need to know little bit of mathematics, otherwise we cannot go for the marketing. Marketing is not just convincing the people, marketing is also understanding the trend. Understanding the trend is based on this. Anything you want to say? You want to say anything? Only 2 minutes. Okay. This is dependent variable, this is independent variables. One dependent variable, many independent variables. One thing, satisfaction is dependent on something, sales are dependent on something, price is dependent on something. Something means more than one. If you are having it, that is called dependent independent relationship. It is explained through the regression equation. This is also for you. If you want, you can do some data collection or using the secondary data, anybody can do it. If you are a master student, it will take hardly half a day to do the modeling. Okay. Data is available online, plenty of data, you do not need to go and collect it. So, this is a one I used, and I have actually, if you are interested, you can use my name and e-thesis, it will come. So, this is the simplest form of regression you can ever think of. So, forecasting is done based on the dependent, as I said, dependent variable is sales. This is depending on different independent variables. This is depending, that is performance is depending on promotional factors, customer preferences, social days and seasonal factors data. Okay. Actually, we will be normally using one constant as well. I have not put the constant here. Okay. So, this is the regression model, it is regressed. I am not going to say what is, how it is regressed, but what is the result. Every student, whether you are undergraduate, postgraduate, you have to have some diagram, diagrammatic representation. I got plenty of data. I have divided the data into two groups. Here I used for modeling purpose. I used 102 weeks of data for modeling purposes, and remaining data I have not used for anything. I left it for testing. I made the model. This is the model. When I have tested it, first tested with the existing data as well as for the not used data. Here see blue color and this matching is not happening. So, originally it was forecasted, and pink regression, this is regression. This is based on the forecasting, that is I am checking later. Here it sales and it is regress, see the difference, the gap, but almost picked, wherever it was going up and down it is picked, almost it is picking the peaks and dips. This is only modeling purposes. So, I cannot evaluate this model because this is not the one for evaluation. This is only from the data I have developed the model. When you are checking this, yellow is for the forecasting, this is again sales. I am using this model for the new data, that data is telling me I am okay with the forecasting, but I am not capturing this, it is totally wrong. This is totally wrong. Here also not exactly going to the peak. I know where is the peak, where is the sale, but I do not know why it happened like this. See this difference here, yellow is here and my blue is here, that means two different, it is not picking up, something went wrong. So, I have to look at it. Week number 160, probably 160, week number 160 has got some problem. Already if you are working somewhere, you know very well how to see the graph. I am not looking at the model fit, I am looking at the accuracy check. When I am doing the accuracy check, this difference, small difference is okay for me, but here it is a huge difference. This difference is very huge for me. I have to go and check where I missed, what data was not given to me. Why do I need to do? Because it is going to affect my delivery plan, it is going to affect my future plan as well. So, this is the way we do it for accuracy check. But nowadays these are all not done by human, I have done it. Now, everything is automated. So, automation is much easier, but only thing what you do not know is automation needs some human intervention. If you do not understand, how can you expect the machine to give you 100% accuracy? So, you have to intervene and see. Sometimes the number may be wrong. Instead of 1000, if it is giving 10,000, if nobody is noticing, only 1000 is more, but amount is more, price is more. So, just one number is missing here. If this is my forecast, this is my actual, I do not have items to sell, that means I am going to miss. You have to be intervening the system. This is another example. Here it is bog off. When you are having more number of items to sell, your promotion is difficult. If you remember, I said bog off, half price, 3 for 4 for 3, 3 for 2, all these things are really difficult. If you are having only half price, it is okay, number of items are less. If you are having more number of items to sell, you are good as a seller, you will sell more, but your forecasting, your replenishment all will be struggling. We do not know how many people are staying with the family, how many are alone, these are all difficult. Okay. So, implication it is done, it is for the research work. Reference demand model can help to identify meaningful factors. I hope it is meaningful. Do you think it is meaningful? Will you use it somewhere in your life? No, you are all sleepy. not interactive today. Do you think we will use it? I am not going to read through. These are the implications. If you are using it, these are the implications. There are hundreds of different methods. This is the easiest method I could teach you. And regression, I do not think anybody can teach you easier than that, because I have been a mathematics teacher. I taught in a different way regression. Now I feel this is the easiest way. So, if you are digging into the Google or somewhere, you will find so many articles for how to do the regression. Okay. But this is the starting point. If you want to do, you try. Okay. And this is the last slide for now before we break. Soft drink company and wholesale company, they are joined together, they have collaborated. So, one is making forecasting, other one is helping to make the forecast. They have collaborated. If you remember, I said 3 different types of collaboration. Now, at least collaboration 3 different types. What is the first one? Transaction, progressive, futuristic. Yeah. So, this is given by the company, not from me. They have given the relationship like this. You have to go for reactive transactional, and then you have to go for tactical level with strategy, some strategy, but not complete. You have to be proactive. Tactical meaning is whenever there is a problem comes, you have to act for it. Proactive means be ready to face the problem, okay, some kind of resilience. And strategic is completely you are playing strategical positioning, that means you are acting differently for different players. Different collaboration will have different strategic positioning. So, but trusted, they are in the highest level of strategic, you are having a trusted advisor status, your collaborator will be like advisor. Sometimes you will say the market is not reacting well, you have to change the taste, you have to change the style. So, they will give some advice. In the proactive level, planning partner will be giving some, it is a position which is having some status less than the trusted advisor. He will be giving some idea for planning, but he will not be completely collaborating, somewhat similar. This is futuristic, it is high, very high, medium, low. This is transaction. So, planning, if you are including them only for planning and tactical level, you are progressing, and if you are having vendor status, it is only transaction level, it is very low level. Instead of saying 1, 2, 3, I will put the name only. Okay. Futuristic, this is I will put it here. Okay, that is it for today. We are having collaboration, we know how to make the forecasting, we know what are the markets, not what are the markets, how markets are behaving for different promotions, and what are the strategies to be involved when you are planning for the promotional sales. This is our first session. We have one more session to go, and I need more enthusiasm from you, a little bit slow now. Is it boring? I think this is better than the previous one, right? Okay. If you feel that yesterday collaboration was boring, this is better. But if you feel this is comprehensive of everything, if you are going to use it for the future, definitely there is something to use. Everyone can take on. How to consider it further, that is in your hand. Totally it is in your hand. I will say bye now. I will meet you in next 20 to 25 minutes. Thank you.